social media. We'll get you out of here right well before the top of the hour. Give you enough time to get those bets placed for the primetime games. And that's what we do here on the drive-thru is we give you live free picks from the primetime games tonight from, well, the major sports out there. We got NBA, college hoops, and hockey. We get help from our Pig Dogs crew. Let's take a look at our crew for today. We have Chris Ruffalo, service co-host. We got Trey Jordan with us today. Joe D'Amico from Vegas. How's it going? Kevin Thomas in the center today. Jovan Burts with us. Ninos starts a new week here with us. Brian Bitler in the house, all in blue. One of our the Blue Man Group, part of our Blue Man Group on the show today.
Blue? How can he be blue?
You see that?
He jumped off the blue hose.
He
jumped off the blue hose. He jumped off the blue hose. He's not allowed blue.
Not allowed blue. All right, guys, let's take a look at the lineup. This is how the lineup on the show today. Bitler, D'Amico, Thomas, Burts, Ruffalo, Jordan, Zawacki, Ninos, and I'll close this one out. All right, Chris, ready to get a week started here?
Absolutely. The weekend went by too fast, but you know what? That just means I was closer to getting back to the drive-thru with you, Tony, so let's get it going.
Let's get it going. All right, let's welcome Brian Bitler to the show. Brian, how are things going?
Well, could be better, but can't complain. I'm ready to start a new week and get off on a winning note on Monday night. I got an excellent hockey pick for you guys.
All right, excellent hockey pick coming up. We're going to be looking here at this one at 7:30 Eastern time as the Red Wings will be hosting the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks favorite here, $1.23. Total sits here at 5.5.
Tell you what, guys, Detroit Red Wings first game back after a long 6-game road trip, and I always like to take a look at teams on their first game after a long road trip. Red Wings 0-4, straight up following a win, 3-14 in the last 17 Monday night games. Blackhawks 6-1 last 7 against the Detroit Red Wings. Don't love the juice, but it's moderate. Easy winner here, guys. Take the Blackhawks on the money line tonight.
All right, so we got Brian Bitler here, Chicago Blackhawks, the money line, about $1.23 against Detroit Red Wings, 7:30 Eastern time. All right, Chris, I know you do the hockey. You cover hockey with Rod Zawacki on Pick Dog with the videos. Your thoughts on this one?
Well, you know what, I was thinking about it, and as I was looking at the games that were coming in from the Capitals this afternoon, I flashed back to the Mighty Ducks movies when the Bash Brothers would kick everybody's butt on the ice. That's not what I'm hoping is going to happen to me tonight, because unfortunately I'm on the other side. It just seems to me that the line's kind of begging you to take the Blackhawks with, how bad Detroit's been in recent years and how well Chicago's been playing up to this point. You know what? It's not often we're going to get any sort of value with the Red Wings, and maybe this team just wants to feel winning, maybe just a little bit longer. I don't know how long they can sustain it, but again, not a game I'm rushing to the window to bet, but I was on the other side on this one. I'm probably just going to stand pat with it.
All right, on the other side here with Chris Ruffalo with the Blackhawks, Red Wings. All right, Brian, why don't you give us an explanation point on your play here?
My feeling with the Chicago Blackhawks, I think you're going to see them get better as the season progresses. I think right now they're still not getting respect from the lines makers. The goaltender they got has been pretty strong. I think they finally found their man behind the pipes, between the pipes. So tonight for me, I think the Blackhawks will come through. It's not something I'm betting the house on, but I think it's worth a good sturdy $200 to $300 wager.
All right, Brian here on the Blackhawks, $1.23 against the Red Wings. All right, Brian, a night of action here, good NBA card, hockey, as well as some games from college hoops. What you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Now, guys, I got my Monday night money shot. Best play in college basketball, NBA, and NHL all combined. Give your wallet a nice money shot, $40 at pickdogs.com premium picks. I'm going to go on a nice hot run starting tonight. You
will. Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. Got that big money shot tonight. Pick it up. And, of course, get those winnings and make that upgrade to a long-term pass. You see what Brian offers there, a 3, 7, and 30 all-sports pass. That means you'll get every play that Brian releases over at Pick Dogs Premium, all his NBA, college hoops, NHL, of course, for the time period that you specify over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Brian, it's always great having you show. You're back here on the drive-thru on Friday as you bookend it, but you're on every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the morning show with Mitch.
Yeah, I look forward to tomorrow morning, but I'm going to stay tuned here and watch my two favorite guys, Kevin Thomas and my fellow Bash brother, Joe D'Amico. So I'm staying tuned to the drive-thru show for some more excellent winners.
Absolutely. Stay tuned with Brian Bitler, of course, in the morning. Of course, we have a big lineup today of handicappers with 3 picks for you here for the primetime games. Brian, it's always great having you on the show. Have a great night. We'll see you back on the drive-thru on Friday, but tomorrow morning, bright and early, 10 a.m. on the morning show.
Catch you guys early tomorrow, Chris.
All right, Brian Bitler here.
Bright and early. I promise, my eyes will be open for the morning show tomorrow. For anybody who's in the comments saying, "Oh, my eyes are closed," eyes will be bright, wide open tomorrow morning.
Wide open, wide awake. Brian will be Chris Ruffalo tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the morning show. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Welcome to the show, Joe D'Amico from Las Vegas. Joe, how are things going today?
Wonderful. You know, Tony, Chris, I just realized with Brian Bitler opening the show and me batting second, it's like having Ricky Henderson and Derek Jeter in your batting order. The best first batter and the best second batter of all time. It's like a murderer's row. It's amazing. And the batting order just gets better and better as we go through. We got a great murderer's row. I'm honored to be here with you, Chris, Brian, and some of my favorite people on the planet, Tony. Thank you for having me.
All right, pleasure to have you here on the show, Joe. Joe, you've been great to us here on the show. Another winner for us on Friday. The records have been amazing. As you're looking here at this one between Florida State and Virginia, ESPN will televise Seminoles laying 2.5, total 128.
Absolutely. Friday, another winner on the Pick Dogs drive-thru show. My record, 44-15. Guys, if my free picks are hitting 44-15, what do you think my premium plays are going to do? I want to give you another winner tonight. Let's dribble on over college basketball, where the Virginia Cavaliers currently are getting 2.5 points at the Florida State Seminoles. Yes, my friends, FSU has a 23-game ACC home winning streak, and you all know how much I like a very big but UVA rolls into the Donald L. Tucker Center, the conference's top team, 11-1 in league play, and overall mark 15-3. Guys, this is a monster team. We all know how amazing the Cavaliers' defense is, so there's no need for me to ramble on about that. However, did you know that they also hit 40% from beyond the arc and a whopping 80% from the line? And, folks, that's where this game is going to be won. Beyond the arc and not that free throw line. The underdog is 5-2 the last 7 meetings in the series. And Virginia, get this, an astounding 37-17. The last 54 in that underdog role. Take the points with the Cavs, my friends, and you will take your bookmakers' money tonight.
All right, Joe D'Amico on the underdog. Virginia Cavaliers plus 2.5 against Florida State Seminoles. A giant matchup here on ESPN, top of the hour. All right, Chris, your thoughts on this big matchup, ACC?
No, I really feel like the other team in the Ducks movies about to get my brains bashed in, because you know what? I get criticized for flip-flopping too much, so you know what? Here we go. I'm going to stand pat again. You know, I was on Florida State on the morning show. I just think that Florida State is just a very long team. It's going to be very difficult for Virginia to sort of, you know, they have some decent guard play, but again, if you got long limbs, a guy at 6'8" with a 7'4" wingspan poking the ball out from your hands, it's going to make it a little bit difficult to maintain possession. You know, I just think that if Florida State wants to win this game, they're going to have to attack the paint. Those are where the soft spots in that zone is going to be. And, you know, like I said, they have the size to do it. I liked it better at 1.5. 2.5's a little bit daunting, but again, I'm going to stand pat on where I was at Florida State.
All right, go looking the other way on this one, Joe. But who can argue your record here on the show, right? It's been fantastic. Put the final word on this one.
Just like Michael Jordan, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Chris, my friend Chris Ruffalo is telling me off air that he may be making a trip out to Vegas. Chris, let's put a dinner wager on tonight at the current line of 2.5. And listen, you can't take me to Denny's like last time and tell them it's my birthday. I want mandolins and violins and linen napkins. Let's put a bet on dinner when you come to Vegas.
First of all, I accept. Second of all, it worked, didn't it? It worked, did it not? Okay.
It did work.
Don't come at me. Don't come at me saying, "Oh, you don't want Denny's." It worked. That's all you need to worry about is that it worked. So, but I accept. I accept the deal. 2.5. I'll take it.
All right, we got a bet here over on this one here. Virginia Cavaliers and Florida State. Joe D'Amico taking the plus 2.5 with the Cavaliers. All right, Joe, we're looking at the leaderboards right now. What a past 7 days. 770 units in the positive here. Past 7 days. We got hoops up there tonight. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Well, Tony, sports fans, 10-2 run NBA, 17-4 overall in college basketball run, 27-6 in basketball. Not bad for a guy that can't even hit the net. I want you to know, today I have a premium winner in my 2-0 Pac-12 payday play. I own this conference, and if you follow me tonight, you will too. Guys, I am on fire in college and pro basketball. But the college, this is the time of year you really must follow a proven winner. So go over to Pick Dogs, get the rest of the college hoops campaign for just $3.75 right now. The rest straight through the final seconds of the national title game, folks. That works out to be about $7.50 a day. Isn't it worth $7.50 a day to have the most successful March Madness you've ever had? Follow me, and I promise you, you will.
Absolutely, guys. Follow Joe D'Amico over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's got the college basketball package for you up there. Get on board, and you'll get in the winner's circle with Joe D'Amico. Or if you want to check out, he's got long-term passes up there as well. If you want to sprinkle in some NBA, 3, 7, and 30 all sports pass. But check him out over at Pig Dogs Premium, where all the picks are transparent. All the plays there, you can check him out over on his profile page. All right, Joe, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk to you in a couple days.
Tony, Chris, everybody else, good luck. And to everybody out there, good luck and have a winning day. Thank you.
All right, everybody, Joe D'Amico here on the drive-thru. All right, we'll continue on here on the show. Guys, just a reminder, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every day. Of course, it gets started every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. We got Mitch, we got Chris, Zawacki, Brian Bitler. We'll get you started. Of course, then it's the drive-thru here at 6 p.m. Eastern time. There's also the YouTube Premium channel, a new feature here on Pig Dogs. Of course, it's also the late premium YouTube Premium as well. So a lot of things going on here on the channel. Of course, the MMA show Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We got a lot of spot shows with the UFC MMA. Whenever there's those UFC cards, check those notifications because there's so many spot shows, Chris.
Absolutely, there are. We've just been loading this channel and our days with content left, right, and center. You got the YouTube Premium shows now throughout the day. You got the drive-thru at 6. You got the MMA shows, Tony, like you said, spot shows, but normally religiously every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, or when there's a card on, we'll usually have it Friday and even Saturday during the card. We got the morning show. We're giving so much heart and soul to these things. All we ask for is a like, is a thumbs up, and a subscribe. You know what? Helps us out a ton. But you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. We love the Pick Dogs family. We love it, and we appreciate all the support.
We appreciate the support, guys. Those thumbs up, that like. We got 9 free picks on the show today, and we'll get you out of here. Plenty of time to get those bets down before the top of the hour. So let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Keep those thumbs up, those likes coming, because it helps our audience grow. Kevin Thomas up next from freezing Pennsylvania over to the Philadelphia area. Kevin, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
All right, we're doing well. All right, let's take a look at the game you have on tap for tonight at 7 Eastern time. NBA League Pass Channel has the Wizards hosting the Rockets. Rockets favored here on the road by 1.5, total 231.
Yeah, it's a rematch from January 26th where we had a 107-88 or 108-88 20-point Rockets win there. And I'm expecting not that big, but I'm expecting a big enough win for the Rockets. They're coming in shorthanded, but if you look back at that game, they were shorthanded in that game as well. John Wall only got about 24 minutes. He's averaging 31 to 36 minutes. This is his homecoming. No fans in the arena, but yeah, the guy feels great there. That's his home. He didn't want to leave. Kind of bad terms when he left. 2010 first-round draft pick, leads in steals and assists for the Wizards. So him and Beal are really good friends. I could see this, Westbrook on a back-to-back is probably going to sit. So you got the back-to-back. You got the Rockets with about 4 losses in a row coming in there. They need to get the winning going. So I like the Rockets here.
All right, the Rockets laying the 1.5 here against the Washington Wizards. All right, Chris, of course, it's a back-to-back for Westbrook. Questionable whether he'll play tonight. But, of course, the Wizards, a team that's had their issues defensively and putting up W's. Yeah, and, it almost feels like the only W's that Washington's seeing are the ones in their name, because this is just a bad team. As much as you want to say that Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal are going to make this team better, it just feels like Scott Brooks has lost the plot in Washington. It's just they're not listening to him. They're tuning him out. It almost feels like there's a coaching change coming. I agree with Kevin. I think this is a good spot to back the Rockets, who are playing decent basketball with what they have, and given everything that's going on with Houston, I think this is a team that could be the Oklahoma City Thunder that were last year, or it's a team you don't expect to make the playoffs, coming in as a 7 seed. So I like the direction the Rockets are going, and I like them to take this one tonight. Agreement here on the Rockets. This is game 1 of the NBA TV doubleheader. Kevin Thomas on the Houston Rockets laying the 1.5. All right, Kevin, we got lots of NBA, hockey, a few from college hoops. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Huge weekend. I was 8-3, and I got a I got a big one tonight on the Virginia game, and then you can get my top NBA pick on the Nets, and also you can still get my end of the college season $199.99. That gets you every college pick from now until they cut the net down. So jump on that, but still tonight you can still get on 2 top picks and a 3 pass if you're quick enough, because the tip-off's at 7. So hurry up, check them all out, check me out, and make sure you like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Great for that. Yes, check out Kevin Thomas over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's got his plays for night up. And get on board, and of course take those winnings, make that upgrade to long-term pass. He had a really good, coming off a really good 8-3 weekend, and all the plays are transparent, documented. You go on his profile page, check out the plays, and then select from his menu of selections. He's got the end of season college hoops package up there at a reduced rate, so good time to get on board with Kevin Thomas over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Kevin, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you next week.
All right, guys. I'm going to head over to Bitler's and jump in that tanning bed with him that he gets from.
All right.
Can you make sure it works?
All right. Have a great night. All right, Kevin Thomas here on the drive-thru. All right, we'll continue on here. And next up will be Jovan Burts. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. We always like to have fun with Brian Bitler. But now it's time for Jovan Burts to up and center. Jovan, how you doing today?
Going good, fellas. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great here on a Monday to start the week. Lots of hoops now. Football in the rearview mirror. Now it's time to march through February and of course March through with college hoops. And tonight you're going to give us game 2 of the NBA doubleheader. So there you go. Both TV games here on the drive-thru. 10 Eastern time. We have the Clippers hosting the Heat. The Clippers here laying 3, total 216.
Yeah, fellas. So I'm on the under in this game. So, as you all know, there's no Kawhi Leonard playing, no Paul George, and no Patrick Beverly. That's a lot of production missing from the Clippers. Now, these 2 teams played on January 28th, and the Clippers won that one narrowly, 109-105. These 2 teams are the 5th and 7th ranked scoring defenses in the league, and are 23rd and 29th in possessions per game. Now, the under is 16-9-1 in Miami games this season, including 5-1 in their last 6. Now, the over has cashed in 8 of the last 10 Clippers games, but they're on the second out of a back-to-back, and I expect a regression in scoring tonight, especially against the competent D in Miami, and the fact that so much production is missing from the Clippers side. This game's staying under.
All right, Jovan Burts here with the under here with the Heat Clippers. Chris, it's hard to argue that because when you look at the Heat over their past 5 games, they are playing good defense.
We absolutely are. I mean, we'd be remiss if, like Jovan said, if we don't factor in the fact that Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Patrick Beverly are missing. I'm surprised that this total has stayed near where it is. When you lose that much production, I would have thought we would have seen a 5-6 point drop, but 216, I'll take. This feels like a game where the first 100, 102 wins. I think we have trouble getting to 205, let alone 210 or 216. So I'm with the under as well.
All right, under there, of course, with no, we have Clippers missing 3 players, and of course the pace. Heat not one of the faster paced teams. I think they could actually control tempo here without those superstars in the court for the LA Clippers. All right, Jovan, good night here in hoops. There are some college games going on. Some of the smaller colleges mixed in with a few big ones. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yeah, so I got my Make Money Monday going, a 5-pack, 4 NBA games in that one, and 1 college basketball game. It's going to hit hard. It's going to hit the book where it hurts. Jump up on it. Or you could jump on my other packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, or the yearly package for a better value.
Absolutely, guys. Check out Jovan Burts over at Pig Dogs Premium. Monday, time to make money on Mondays with Jovan. And you can get his play tonight or make that long-term pass, which is the best value there at Pig Dogs Premium. When you pick up a long-term pass from Jovan, you'll get every play that he releases over at Pig Dogs Premium, the NBA, college hoops. And you pick the time period that you'd like there. He's got the 3, 7, and 30-day pass. So check him out over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Jovan, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night. Chris, we can wait for dinner at the top of the hour, okay? Not too long. Hey, have yourself a great night.
Easy, Tony. Yeah, not from the peanut gallery over here.
Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you on Friday.
All right. God. Absolutely. y'all guys on Friday.
I'll see you on Friday. Jovan Burts here on the drive-thru. Guys, don't forget those thumbs up, those likes. We greatly. If I see you going like this, I figure you're eating something, right?
Right,
You know, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this going on.
You would have seen something on my shirt if I was eating something. There'd be crumbs, or there'd be a stain or something. I'm wearing white. I'm giving you a wide open target to at least know that something's going on. God.
All right, now it's time to make.
Tigers.
All right, time to make some money right now with the Chris Ruffalo. You're up in center. You're giving us some late night action here at 10 Eastern time. We're picking on this. I don't blame everyone picking on this Cleveland team. It's one atrocious team. We've got here the Cleveland Cavaliers continue this road trip. And I know some fans in Cleveland hope they just stay on the road the way they've been playing. Warriors hosting Cavs 10 Eastern time. Warriors laying 9.5 total, 227.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even try to, prolong this anymore. I'm on the Warriors. I mean, this is just a terrible from at this Cleveland 10 against losing games against the spread by 15 points, 28 points, 19 points, 13 points. This is the team that's not only missing the mark against the spread, they're missing the mark against the spread big. The thing about Golden State is, yes, we talk about how banged up this team's been, how this team's missing Klay Thompson for another year. All the pieces are interchangeable. James Wiseman's now out of the lineup, hoping to come back soon. But Golden State's still 14 and 13. 14 and 13 coming into this game, but have one of the top 5 hardest schedules based on opponent win percentage in the league this season. We would say that Vegas doesn't want to give out money. Well, unfortunately, I don't think they're going to have a choice but to let us take it from them tonight. I think we cash with the Golden State Warriors with confidence. I think this is a max unit play. This is almost a premium if I caught the line early enough, but it was too late in the day. Guys, take Golden State. It's a gift. You will not be sorry.
All right, Chris Ruffalo here on the Warriors laying the 9.5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, this one to tip off the 10 p.m. Eastern Time NBA League Pass channel. All right, Chris, let's take a look. You're starting to heat up again in college hoops. We got a few hoops action here from college, some NHL and NBA. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Well, I was really waiting for Tony to say, it's like taking candy from a baby, or it's a piece of cake. Let me tell you, if anybody tries to touch a piece of cake in front of me, they're not going to have a hand anymore. Anyways, like Tony said, we're starting to heat up in college hoops again. We were on a bit of a downturn, but you know what? Guys, we still got a month and a half plus the tournament to go, and I'm making a run for that number 1 spot again. There's a little bit of space, but you know what? We're going to make that up by the end of this month. Guys, with that said, I have a Multi-Sport Monday 5-pack up there tonight, still up there for $30. It's going to get you 3 NHL plays, my top NBA play for the night, which actually was not this game, and a college hoops game as well that I absolutely love. Those 5 plays tonight. Or guys, hop on one of those longer-term packages. You'll get stuff all the way out. 3-day will get you up until the end of the week. 7-day will get you all until next Monday, including a stacked Saturday card again. 30-day will get you basically up until the conference tournaments. A yearly makes you pennies per pick. Or guys, hop on one of those season passes. I still have my college hoop season pass up there. It's been reduced. Trust me, guys, with the run I'm about to go on to make up ground in that leaderboard race for college hoops, you don't want to miss out on any of that. Guys, I'm telling you, this is, like Tony said, we're only starting to heat up from here. You guys, don't miss out. It's the possibilities are endless via Pick Dogs. We're going to make you a lot of money.
That's right. A lot of money here with Chris Ruffalo here heating up here in college hoops. You see 544 units of profit this year in NCAA basketball. Get on board with this package for tonight. And then take that winnings and go and make that upgrade to a long-term pass or get his college basketball season pass as we head toward March. Boy, February is flying, already midway through February. So, guys, this month flies. So, get on board with Chris Ruffalo. College hoops in the positive here, over 500 units of profit. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. Joined here with Chris Ruffalo. And I just want to give a shout-out here to the premium. You can check out the premium YouTube here over in the chat room. Looks like Mitch has put a link to it, so check it out, guys, over in the chat room, the YouTube premium packages. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. And up next, we're going to go over to Trey Jordan, Trey Jordan had quite a day yesterday. You see him on top of the leaderboards, and let's bring him on right now. Trey Jordan, you'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Trey, how you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. And you're going to look at a nice game tonight. NBA League Pass Channel 9 Eastern Time has the Jazz hosting the 76ers. The Red Hot Jazz laying 7.5. Total sits here at 226.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna actually be looking at total in this game. We're gonna take the under. I think it's around 225 right now. It's dropped a few points from this morning. Yeah, this is the number one team in the West versus number one team in the East. So, I think they're going to be battling hard for the bragging rights in the middle of the season right here. The edge I'm really seeing in this matchup is the history. So, in last 52 matchups, these guys have not eclipsed this total. And last time it happened, that was in November of 1993. So, and the other trends of this one, the under is 15-7. The Jazz last 22 following a win of 10 or more. Under is 38, 18-1, and 76's last 57 versus team winning above 600 percentage. The last 6 in Utah, 5-1 to the under, and the last 13 between these two is 10-3 to the under. I like the matchup here with Embiid. I think that if anybody's going to slow Embiid down, it's probably Rudy Gobert. And so Embiid is a game-time decision. So if he's not playing, then that's another 30 points from the 76ers' usual points per game. And Conley's out for the Jazz, and he's good for 16 points a game. So, yeah, I'm just going to take the under here in the 76ers and Jazz game.
All right, Trey Jordan here on 76ers Jazz under 226, 9 p.m. Eastern time. This one over on NBA League Pass Channel. All right, Chris, a lot of people riding this Jazz team. Point spread's heavy here with Trey going here with the under.
Yeah, the thing about the unders, the only concern I have about the under is the Jazz have been rolling lately offensively, 120 points per game in their last 5. But I agree here because, I just think that this is going to be a defensive style of game. The Jazz are going to want to lock down the Sixers. And, Tony, like you said, if Embiid's not going, or even if he goes, he's not going to be 100%. And that's 30 points per game that's going to be hard to really replace with pieces in that lineup. I like the under here as well.
Yeah, and one thing with Embiid, if he plays, he's going to have to work hard against those trees in the paint here for the Utah Jazz. So you'll see, even if he plays, you got to question the point production because he's going to be working very hard defensively to try to protect that rim.
And I mean, Rudy Gobert didn't get Defensive Player of the Year how many times for nothing? You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a tall task for him, that's for sure.
Absolute agreement here with the under in this one, 76ers and the Jazz. All right, Trey, I saw you at the top yesterday. Had a fantastic day. Let's see how all that adds up here on over at Pig Dogs Premium. 335 units of profit past 7 days documented. Hoops action and some hockey. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Tonight, just got a 5-pack. You're going to want to get on that soon. I have a college basketball game that tips off here in about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm really like those plays. We're heating up. Like I said, I had a good weekend. Just trying to keep it rolling. 7-2 last 3 days in NBA. 6-3 last couple days of basketball, college, and we were 2-0 in NHL today. So if you're trying to get on somebody heating up, I'm just trying to keep it rolling and get these winners for y'all. So hop on.
Yeah, hop on board with Trey Jordan over at Pig Dogs Premium for a one-day pass. Get those winnings, upgrade to the long-term pass. That's the best value over at Pig Dogs Premium from Trey Jordan. You see the numbers documented here. Past 7 days, 335 units. They're all documented. You can go on his profile page, check out every play that he posts over at Pig Dogs. Get that long-term pass right now. He's got that 3, 7, and 30-day pass. All sports pass, every play that Trey releases at Pig Dogs Premium. You set how long you want it over on the page. All right, Trey, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, Trey Jordan here on the drive-thru. We're talking about YouTube Premium. We want to let you know what it's all about. The Premium is a premium picks for Mitch, Chris, Brian, and Rod. One each early, one each late. YouTube Premium. Follow the link in the chat room. All right, can you have something to add there, Chris?
Yeah, I do. So just to sort of go into detail on that, it is there's 2 options. You have the premium subscription, which will get you a pick from each of us after we do it after the morning show. If you get the premium plus, which is the additional option, that's when you'll get the premium pick from the morning. You'll get an extra late info pick at 5 Eastern when we've had time to see the lines evolve, see how they've moved, get player updates, player status updates. Stuff like that. You look, that's only a couple bucks per day per cap for four premium picks. I mean, you can't go wrong, really.
Yeah, excellent value there over at Pig Dogs YouTube Premium. Check the link over in the chat room. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's welcome Rod Zawacki. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium, as well as the morning show. Rod, how you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well.
It's doing great out here in Southern California, so can't complain with the weather out here. All right, you're going to be looking at the game. I like myself as well. Pac-12 Network, 8 Eastern time. Washington State going to lay 7.5 here against Washington. Total sits here at 143.
Yeah, we got a big in-state rivalry here. And, the Cougars are going to lay 7.5 here, hosting the Huskies. For me in this one here, the Cougars all year have been relying on Isaac Bonton to get the job done. He's been their leader, senior guard there. He's been averaging 18 points a game, shooting 39%, 4.2 assists. But in the matchup on Saturday in their loss to USC, it looks like he twisted his ankle. So he's probably going to go this game, but is he going to be at 100%? I'm not going to think he's going to be at 100%. He's going to battle the state rivalry, but I don't think he's going to be at the top of his game. And the Huskies, they really don't have much to play for. They started the year off horribly, but they've been playing some really motivated, solid basketball, going 5-5 ATS. The Cougars at home here versus teams with losing records. They're 1-4-1 the last 6 games. And the Huskies on the road as a road dog. They're 5-2 ATS their last 7 games. And that's what they are here. And I think that's just too many points. Take the Huskies plus the 7 points.
All right, the Huskies plus the 7.5 points here, Washington State. I'm with you there, Rod. What say you in this in-state rival?
Yeah, this was either Rod and I were talking about off the air this morning, but after doing a little bit of digging, I've got to agree because I think this is a game that Washington's really going to focus for. Washington State, they are a great team, but like Rod said, Bonton's probably not going to be 100% with that ankle injury, and Washington's played USC tough in both games this year, including the one this past weekend. I got to think that in a rivalry game, the Huskies will want to play for some pride at this point, so I'll take the 7.5 as well.
All right, going to meet here with the Huskies plus 7.5 against the Washington State Cougars. All right, Ron, let's take a look here at what's happened over at Pig Dogs Premium. In the plus, and there are nearly 200 units of profit in the NBA. Good hoops card going on. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Great hoops card tonight. I'm loving tonight's NBA action. So I've got a Kickstart the Week 5-pack for you. And there includes 4 NBA and 1 10-star top NHL best bet of the night. You can get those 5 plays over at Pig Dogs Premium for $34.95. And after you cash in those winners, grab on something long-term as we're heating up. We're going to have a great week this week. Loving the action that's coming up here on this week's slate of card.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board with Rod Zawacki. He's got that one-day pass for tonight. Get the winnings. Go long-term. You see the packages there. 3, 7, and 30-day all-sports pass. Every play that Rod releases over at Pig Dogs Premium. The sports, NBA, college hoops, NHL. Big week of hoops action. So get on board with Rod Zawacki over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Rod, as always, great having you on the show. We'll talk to you tomorrow here on the drive-thru, but you're up at early morning in the morning show with Mitch at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
You bet. Back at her early. Bright and early.
All right.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it early in the morning with Rod Zawacki. Get some early winners there on the show. Sometimes you get those winners, Chris, before the show goes on because we're seeing a lot of this college hoop action start early morning during the week this year.
Yeah, and it's weekday daytime sports. I mean, it's not much more you can ask for. It keeps us busy, keeps us entertained, but also gives us a chance to make extra money. And we've been plucking out winners off the morning show onto those daytime games. So guys, definitely tune into those. Because you'll never know when you're going to get an opportunity like that, and we're delivering on them daily. So check those out.
Yeah, it means you got to do extra work with those SIU, Edwardsvilles, your Gardner Webbs, your Wofffords, all those early morning games you got to get ready for.
But you know what, Tony? You know as well as I do, especially when that kind of early research is going to serve you really well once the conference tournaments roll around and in the coming weeks, and those games pop up on the board. And sometimes they're your only option, and then that's when those studying these games earlier on in the year, like we will have had today with not a great card, and that's when it's going to serve you well down the road. So definitely helps.
Definitely helps. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Welcome El Ninos to the show. El, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We're doing great. You're going to the ice at 7 Eastern time. Maple Leafs to host the Senators. Big line here. Maple Leafs about 285, total 6.5. But you're looking at this game a different way.
Yeah, way too big of a favorite on the money line, so can't look there. Ottawa, obviously, big dogs if you like big plus money, but the way they are coming off a win, but yeah, just their second win in their last 15 games. So, I mean, if you want to take a shot, I just think it's a bad spot for them here against a much better Maple Leafs team. That's coming off a loss themselves. They just lost 2-1 to the Canadiens, but that was just their second loss in their last 10 games, and as I said, they're a much better team. They've played twice so far this year. Ottawa gave them their first loss of the season in their season opener. They came back and won the second game by just 1 goal, but I think they get the job done on the puck line this time and win big, especially coming off that loss. I mean, they're obviously the best team in their division, but it's a tricky season this year. The second, third best teams are going to get to beat up on this Ottawa team just the same. As I said, they already lost the game to Montreal that's just behind them in the standings. So, yeah, can't afford to let too many of these slip against these weaker teams. Yeah, taking Montreal. I'm taking Toronto here on the puck line.
All right, El Ninos, Toronto on the puck line, laying the goal and a half at minus 125 against the Ottawa Senators. You know, Chris, Ottawa is a team a lot of people are going against here on the show.
Welcome to the dark side, Alan. Welcome. We have cookies. Anyways, no, I gotta say, I love Toronto, and that's not me being a homer pick. That's me being sensible here. Like I said, a lot of people find it funny when I say it, but it's true. Ottawa can't stop a beach ball right now. Like this is just a bad team that the defense isn't showing up. I'm running out of excuses to make for Matt Murray as to why I think he was the wrong goalie traded from Pittsburgh. This Ottawa team's just a dumpster fire. Toronto, I can tell you from being in this market, this is finally what we were all expecting. This is finally the team that looks like they're living up to expectations, and it looks like it's just all clicking right now. You got to keep riding Toronto until they start to fade, which I don't know if it will cool off anytime soon.
All right, Grimmy here with the Maple Leafs here. Here is the puck line with L, minus 1.5 goals, minus 125 against the Senators. They face it off at 7 p.m. each time, top of the hour. NHL Center Ice package. All right, Al, let's take a look here at what's happening at the Pig Dogs Premium. You're doing very well here. Past 7 days, 533 units of profit. What you got going on?
Yeah, I got 4 NBA plays, 1 college basketball. My college basketball went off already, and I got sort of 4 NBA, 1 NHL. Got them all in one package too if you want to check them out.
Check them out over at Pig Dogs Premium. Get that 1 day pass from El. He's got a lot of action up there on the site. You can see the units of profit return. Of course, get those winnings. Make that upgrade to the long-term pass from El Ninos over at Pig Dogs Premium. Of course, all sports pass means you'll get every play that Al releases on the site for the period that you choose. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys. We'll see you then.
All right, El Ninos here on the drive-thru. Just a reminder, guys, that if you happen to join us, keep those thumbs up, those likes coming in. We greatly appreciate that. And for those of you watching, happen to tune in late, we will recap every single play at the end of the show, and we're getting close to that, so stay tuned for that. All right, now it's time for my pick here on the show. Let's take a look at the one I'll be looking at. NBA action here at 7:30 Eastern time has the Knicks hosting the Hawks at 7:30 Eastern time on NBA League Pass channel. Hawks going to lay 2 on the road. Total sits here at 218.5. And I'm going to be looking here at the Knicks plus the 2. You know, you're looking at the Knicks here. They've covered, 5 of their past 6 with 1 push. They had a nice 22-point home win against Houston in their win on Saturday. Hey, they're just the team in better defensive form when you look here at their past 5 games, holding opponents just 40% shooting, very low 3-point shooting against them. And their shooting has improved. So they're shooting the ball better. The Hawks, they've been really dealing with injuries to their depth. Of course, scored down to 117 points per game, has been missed. The team has lost 6 of 7, is near the bottom in defensive efficiency, giving up 119 points per 100 possessions in that span. But again, the defense, we talked about the past 5 games, allowing 49% shooting, 39% from 3. Remember, this team is missing a lot of supporting cast members, and sometimes, like we saw with Memphis, at some point that's going to catch up to you. So I'm going to play here on the Knicks at plus the 2. All right, Chris, do you take a look at this one?
Yeah, I absolutely did, and I've got to agree with you, Tony. The Knicks, they're they're always holding up that sign, have defense, will travel. And, I think that, whether it's home or away, the defense has stuck with the Knicks, and it's been what's kept them in games this year. I think this is finally what New York fans have been hoping for with Tom Thibodeau finally, reeling this team in. And look what happens when you actually have a coach that knows how to hold the players and keep the team together. Oh man, the Knicks are looking actually pretty decent right now. So I'll take the +2 with you and take the Knicks over the Hawks.
Agreement with the Knicks +2 against the Hawks. Guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. I have a 3-pack going tonight in hoops, and of course I also have those long-term passes. So if you get my one-day pass tomorrow, make that upgrade to the long-term pass over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, let's continue on here on the show, and it's that time of the show where we recap the picks from today, and let's take a look at it. Ninos will join us in this segment. We start with Brian Bitler. He said take the Blackhawks -123 against the Red Wings. Joe D'Amico, Virginia Cavaliers +2.5 against Florida State. We had Kevin Thomas, the Rockets -1.5 against the Wizards. Jovan, Heat Clippers under 216. Chris, the Warriors laying 9.5 against the Cavaliers. Trey was on the 76ers Jazz under 226. Rod Zawacki, Washington Huskies plus the 7.5 against the Washington State Cougars. Ninos, Maple Leafs puck line laying the goal and a half, getting back -125 against the Senators. Yours truly on the Knicks plus the 2 against the Hawks. We'll go ahead and start with Chris. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
If it wasn't fairly obvious from the analysis, I'm going to take the Maple Leafs on the puck line at -1.5. I think you can even push that to -2.5. I think you're driving into blowout city population Ottawa Senators tonight.
All right, there. Agreement there with Al. All right, Al, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I'm going to go with you, but I'm going to push it a bit and take the money line there. I think there's better value there. Just the way they've been. Obviously, on paper, the Hawks may look like the better team, but the way they've been playing lately, I got to go with the Knicks.
Yeah, Knicks a little bit better form now. All right, I'm going to go with Rod Zawacki. I like the Washington Huskies plus 7.5 against the Washington State Cougars. Guys, this was another edition of the Drive-Thru. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do this all over again. Again, a full slate of cappers on. We got you 9 picks. We'll get 9 picks for you tomorrow for the primetime games. And remember, you all get started at 10 a.m. Eastern Time every single day with the morning show. Mitch, Chris, Rod, and Brian Bitler will cover the games for you. And if there's any games in the morning, early afternoon, make sure you get on board with those because those will be covered. So we'll tune in tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the crew from tonight's show. Let's give everyone a nice wave good night. Hey, we got a birdcage from Rod Zawacki tonight. Let's take a look. Lower third there. He's got the Jets, Ducks, Ottawa at plus 1372. And let me tell you, he's confident because that birdcage is not shaking. There's no wind at all. It's nice and still. So confidence there in that play. Plus 1372, the birdcage from Rod Zawacki. All right, guys, good night.